YouTube back up. Our Facebook settings are good. And let's see. My friends on YouTube are there. Man, I'm getting good at this stuff, boy. Your boy's getting nice. Long story short, the mixing board was disconnected. Had moved things around here in the studio. Your boy can't be doing this. But anyway, we're here to discuss the harrowing effects of our beloved ladies and their issues, because what they're doing basically is they're snitching on themselves, right? For all the excuses and the reasons that they give for why the relationships with men are not successful. What's going on, Taishi, Mr. Man out of New York? So let's get into it, right? Because I don't want to delay no more. I want to go ahead now. We got everything going. Chop it up, and let's mix this up for you, right? That being said, got a video I want to play. Listen keenly. This one's hot.
Could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence. Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Well. Let's go back. I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right. So she posted 75%, but she said 72. So again, from the Office of National Statistics regarding lesbian marriage rate, they have or enjoy a 72% divorce rate with lesbian marriages as of 2019. Again, this data is from the Office of National Statistics. And it's pretty interesting regarding the complaints that modern women make. And again, we've got to make sure we understand there's a difference between modern women and traditional women. I speak a lot about what young men should avoid, and that is modern women. Women who aren't traditional. And I'm going to do a show on this next week. I keep wanting to do this because it's important. We talk so much about what we don't want, the modern woman. We don't spend enough time talking about the traditional woman, right? But anyway, there's 4 key issues here. And I want to replay her video, but we're going to stop it each time. Ready? Here we go.
So I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%.
Lesbian divorce rate is 72%. You hear me, Kaishi, man? You hear me? So we have 72%. Okay. Let's continue.
So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored.
Okay, we're going to talk about the 4. The 4 are, number 1 was feeling ignored. Now, I'm going to re-release this as a regular video. What's going on, Taishi, brother? So here it is. Number 1 was ignored. You hear modern women talking a lot about, I just need a man to be emotionally available. Meaning not present, meaning like he's ignoring you. He's not giving you attention. This is the number 1 issue when it's women to women. So really, you have to ask yourself, is this really an issue with men? That men are not emotionally available? But when you put a relationship between 2 women, the complaint is still there? Or could it perhaps be, that'll be at the end. Let's continue. Number 2.
inequality in the partnership, adultery.
Inequality in the partnership. Modern women complain about the gender roles. And they want to feel equal. They want to feel like they have a partner, right? That the roles are lopsided. However, when they're in a relationship with a woman, it's the same complaint. Inequality in the relationship. How could there be when there's two women? That's right, as a man. What's up, brother? You got two women. So how could there be inequality when it's both women in the relationship? Riddle me that. Let's continue. Number 3, she said, was adultery. I thought women would lead you to believe that men, that we're the ones who are the adulterers and always out there cheating. Apparently, according to the statistics and women interviewed in these relationships, adultery, number 3, is the big issue. What's going on, Blow Gang Rap? And finally, let's get to number 4.
And domestic violence.
Domestic violence, which for all the complaints that women make about men are physically abusive, they whooping each other's ass. Let me tell you, even the police know it. Them women and men be throwing blows. They be knocking each other out. They don't play. Because what's crazy is that the more masculine person in that relationship adopts the role that she thinks is what men do. And she thinks all men just beat. So what do them women do? They be beating that poor little girls. When women tell me they're contemplating getting into a relationship like that, I'm like, if you was worried about a man whooping your ass, that girl gonna beat you bloody. And here we have it. From the Office of National Statistics, Brother Samuels, bring it home.
Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Let me tell you something, man. These ladies, right? They're lost. And it's still here. What did Blogan say? Whoa. So it's still there. A woman can knock a woman out way quicker, right? Right? They straight whooping each other's tail. But I digress, right? So let's go. Because I want to talk about, these are the things that women say that we men, right? Every time you hear a modern woman talking about stuff, they're like, oh, men are abusive. Right? Men, I want men to be emotionally available. Inequality. Men always cheat. And domestic violence. But when they're in relationships with each other, they're the ones whooping each other's tail, ignoring, not emotionally available. That there's no equality. They're still in the kitchen cooking. Adultery. They cheating on each other. And women are beating up women. So really, is it men? Is it really men now? Because with a relationship with two women, we got these problems. Is it really men, or is it the women, particularly modern women, in these relationships that are the problem? Accountability is apparently lacking, and those women need to look into the mirror to find the problem. It's not men, it's you. You're the problem, and other women see it too in your lesbian relationships. But so, Blow gang, they hid your comment about the butt whooping. Yeah, all of that stuff is protected, man. I'm trying to tell you, them girls are violent. They be whooping each other's tail. Well, I shouldn't say each other's. There's one, the little pretty one is the one catching the beat down. And mind you, she left a man under the allegation that she felt that she was worried about her safety. But go to a woman who's steady knocking them out, right? Now, I don't condone violence. Let me throw the disclaimer. I want y'all coming back 5-10 years from now, trying to Andrew Tate me on he said he believes. No. The issue is, what I'm trying to raise is a question. Are men really the issue with modern women? Or is it really a modern woman issue? And even in these relationships, T-Man, what's going on? See you on the YouTube side. What up? Or is it really that it's really not men, and that it's the women in these relationships that don't have accountability and have serious psychological issues that they need to resolve before they're able to have a healthy relationship? What we'd like to do, gentlemen, is to prevent you from getting caught up and dragged into court, child support, alienated from your child, and potentially on the verge of suicide. 1 in 4 men kill themselves who are going through this foolishness every year, and it's usually related to domestic issues. I wish you the blessings, Lord. Lord, I wish the blessing on y'all. Next week, we are going to talk about the difference between a traditional woman and a modern woman. Again, even some women have sent me screenshots. You are a pig. I can't believe you believe in this. It's interesting that even women who are traditional want to defend the modern women, and that's not even who they are. But the solidarity between women is so strong that even the bad ones, the good ones some of the good ones will stand up for them. Gotta make sure I correct that. Because when those same brave souls decide to call or email me and engage in conversation, I'm like, well, first of all, are you a traditional or a modern woman? Well, I thought modern woman means any woman after 2000 in modern day. No, you thought wrong. There's that assuming thing. Do you believe that men are only good to be an ATM? Are you embracing your feminine? Are you fine? Are you fit? Are you friendly? Would you like a man to lead? That's half of it. And when you hear that, they're like, well, yeah. So what do you mean by a modern woman? See, there's a difference. We're going to get into that. Anyway, once again, I'm your host, Gordon Nathaniel. Tune in next week. And real stuff. I need you to go ahead, like and subscribe. I need you to share with some of your friends. I'm so grateful. We're a young new show. And YouTube and the algorithm sends me all kinds of women trying to be a white slave owner themselves to me. Well, the issue is I need some support. We are on the verge. YouTube keeps sending me emails about how this show is getting lots of views. We're targeting a great segment, which is men between the ages of 25 and 45. And brother, I'm just trying to prevent you from making the mistakes I've made. Not coming to you as some guru on dating and relationships, but just things that I've learned and what men have sent emails to share with me about their experiences. And it all comes down to the same thing. It's not in your best interest. The statistics are not in your favor when you're dealing with baby mothers. What up, Nick Nice GA? JA. The statistics are not in your favor when you deal with these types of women. These modern day women, they're extreme feminists. It's not in your favor. That being said, we're going to get back into it next week. Same time, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. God bless.